Welcome back, you beautiful fucks. We have a very confusing video for me today because I am showing my Ultraman figures, all of them, kind of, sort of. And I'm gonna be honest, I got some of these because one of them was a gift, another one was I wanted Ultraman representation, or at least two of them are, and the other ones are because I watched Shin Ultraman and I really liked the movie, so I got some of the figures to go with it. But I'm terrible with names. Except for this guy right here. This is clearly Ultraman. Everyone clap. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, this is I almost said the Amazon basics, but this is the Bandai Ultra series, I think is what it's called. Which, I'm surprised these don't scale well with well, I mean, that's not terrible. That's a wide mess up. There's Gorgo. Scales pretty good with him, but he's only 5 inches or 4.5 inches tall compared to the regular movie monster series that are 6 inches tall. So I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they make it different. But he's a very basic figure, but I got him just so I could have Ultraman in the collection. So just some good representation. Anyway, we're moving on to this guy. Listen, I thought, have some fun in this video. I didn't look up any names. I'm just gonna make them up, and this is clearly Baragon. There we go. So, but cool looking figure. So, what I was going on about earlier, about the scaling. So, this is being weird. I might have just come up with the reason why. But, anyway. So, this guy's in 6-inch scale. He actually does scale well with, the regular Movie Monster Series figures. And I do think he is a Movie Monster Series figure. Here he is next to Ultraman. And I think it's because he's actually from a movie. But, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Who cares? Singular Point wasn't a movie, and all those figures scale well. Here's this guy. Call him Nutter Butter, I guess. I don't know why. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm a fat ass. But call him Caramel, maybe, because he looks like he has some caramel on his back. But again, they're very good looking figures, and they scale well with the 6-inch line of Movie Monster Series figures, but they don't scale with the other Ultraman figures because they're really small. I don't know why they do that. I don't know the politics of Bandai scaling. They can't even get a Biollante right, nor a Destroya. So, why would I be surprised? Who the fuck is this? This is Ultraman Chromos. So this one was a gift years ago. My parents have a college friend from Japan, and she came to visit, and every time she would, she knew since I was a kid that I was a huge Godzilla fan, so she's gotten me a few Godzilla toys that are part of the collection that I still have. And one year she gave me this. Obviously Ultraman's huge over there. I didn't know who it was, but I was still happy to get it. I left it in the box. I think the box is cool. I don't know if this is a movie, or not a Movie Monster Series figure. Maybe it's a Movie Monster Series. Maybe it's something else, the Ultra Series. But I don't think any of them... Maybe back then they came in boxes. I'm all over the place. Maybe back then they all came in boxes. But this guy, he clearly comes in a box with no tag, which is what we're really used to. I'm trying to scale it there. It kind of looks like it might be bigger than the Ultraman that I'm holding in front of it. Maybe. So, but it's a cool looking figure. Ultraman Chromos. This is Naked Baragon because it doesn't have a horn. It's the same exact body. So I love that they did that. I don't know if it was intentional or for budget reasons, but I love that they reuse CGI models for different monsters. As you can see here, they reused the same body and just redid some parts of the monsters. And it's almost like back in the day when they would reuse suits and just kind of redo some parts of it to make them new monsters to save money. And recycle, essentially. Reuse, reduce, recycle. I think that's what it is. Here's Gomez, not to be confused with Selena Gomez. Is that right? Gomez? I might be wrong. We'll just say it's Gomez. Selena Gomez. Or should I say Shin Gomez? Well, I mean, that really is what it is. So, again, I was just talking about reusing suits. They obviously used the original monster, whoever it was, Gomez, Frankenstein, or whatever the fuck you want to call. It wasn't Frankenstein, okay, calm down. But The original one from the original Ultraman series, if you probably already noticed, was based off a Godzilla suit. They reused one, and to kind of pay homage to that, they reused the Shin Godzilla CGI model for this monster. So, and I think, I don't know if I do a comparison here, because I probably did not have my Shin Godzilla on me, because I'm at my apartment and my collection is back at home, which is only like 15 minutes away, but still. The gas today is not cheap. There's that mouth. Look at that. Now, that's clearly a mouth compared to Shin Godzilla's tail, where it kind of looks like a mouth. That's clearly a mouth. It looks like it probably talks to Gomez. I hope that's the right name. I'm not correcting this. Who gives a shit? I'm more a Godzilla Gamera fan, not Ultraman. I just like to show some respect to it, and I think the monsters look cool. Pegasus. I think that's something around in the ballpark of what the name is. This guy was funny. He's on screen for like 2 seconds, and it just looked goofy, and the figure as well. But I also love it, so I had to get it. His arms are a little loose, but that's okay. All these figures look great. I'm zooming in here. I didn't really zoom in on too many of the other ones, but this Bandai, they did a good job. They did a really good job with their Shin Ultraman figures. In case you're wondering, no, I don't plan to get any of the Shin Kamen Rider figures. I have not seen the movie. I heard it's really good, but I don't know if I'll dabble in that. So this guy right here, I think his name is Gyrus, maybe? I could be completely wrong. Does it say on the tag, oh, it's all Japanese? Yeah, you ain't getting that out of me. But obviously, I had to get this figure. I saw it on Showcase Daikaiju, and I had to get it because it's clearly a Godzilla suit, again, transformed to be a different monster. So I needed it, and I'm very happy that I got it. I don't care if I don't know too much about it. I've seen a clip online of Ultraman fighting that monster, and they pretty much used like one of Godzilla's roars as well, just altered. And then he like rips off that gill that he has around his neck, and it just looks like Godzilla. The closest we got at the time to Godzilla versus Ultraman. Except now we have them in Gigabash. Go download Gigabash. Support those games. It's a fun game. I got my friends on it. They love it. But yeah, this figure's great. Like keeping the tag on it because it is an older figure. I don't know what the year was on there, but it looks really good too. Like, although the nails aren't painted, the toenails are the fingernails, but who cares? It's still all around detail, and other areas of paint look really good. Classic Bandai, man. Really did a good job. Like, I wish he kind of took the gill off and just made like a 64 Godzilla. You know, was that 64? 63 maybe? I don't know. Who cares? My brain, it needs a rest. I've been ranting for too long. Anyway, guys, those are all my Ultraman figures. If you're an Ultraman fan, let me know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Obviously, I was wrong about pretty much all those names because I just don't really know. I just love the figures. They look really cool. And I love giant monsters. I love kaiju. So, and I loved Shin Ultraman. I saw that in theaters. It was really good. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Next week, we'll be talking about Mechagodzilla. Another favorite of mine. The Showa era. 1974 and 75. And I don't know what else. I'll figure it out when I get there. Maybe I'll finally order or ship those items in my pile of loot on Big Bad Toy Store. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, guys, I hope you all take care, and I'll see you all next time.